What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode in our Nighthawks Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. It's week 4, going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's about to be anyways, after just getting done having a game against Washington. A 1-point victory, 46-45, which is absolutely absurd. Of course, we're going to head right into it. Obviously, a failed scenario, but what can you really expect? No breakout. The Steelers are 3-9. I don't know how good they actually are, but Derwin James is certainly having a pretty good passing season. Obviously, it's glitched out from last week. As you can see, Kellen Mond, top 3 in the league at quarterback. Who would have thought? Some decent performances there, but let's be honest. Who cares? All right, as long as we don't give up one, and if we don't get one, I really don't care too much about the players of the week, but this is what the players on our team look like. Obviously, Diami has played less and less each week that Ferguson has been back. Hawkins is playing about as well as possible. We get the deal, you know. Gamble he's up and down. He can make some insane plays, sell some insane plays. It's really insane that it's starting to happen like middle to late part of the season, whereas early on, he felt like indestructible. He was insane. Of course, Woodley has played really well all season long. Defensively, Henry, I don't remember, but I think his sack streak may have come to an end last week. Of course, Booker got a pick 6, which sparked a really nice comeback. Got a nice upgrade as well after the game. And yeah, I mean, I used some of our staff points, which upgraded the tackling of our safeties, which could be really nice. But let's take a look at our opponent's team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. See what their strengths are and, strategize accordingly. To Tagovailoa, 89 throw power, actually not a bad little upgrade. This guy, really not that great, so I can see why they're not starting him. Jonathan Taylor, quite possibly the best running back in the league here. 98 trucking, 93 stiff arm. Spin move's okay at 82, but 90 juke move, insanely fast. This is a guy you absolutely have to worry about. CJ Ham, not a bad blocker. Auden Tate, a couple of original Bengals receivers here. The main thing to speak about in general, though, is the fact that it's a pretty slow-looking unit. Not going to lie. It's pretty slow. And is it even that tall? 6'4", 6'2", 6'5"? Yeah, it is pretty big, to be fair. Uzomah, another tall guy. Not the fastest, but he's an okay piece. Left tackle's amazing. Left guard's Center's kind of okay. Right guard's kind of meh. Right tackle's kind of meh. So they have a really good left tackle. That's kind of it. Left end's decent, developing. He's still a little raw, but he's okay. Wilkins. So what kind of defense are we running here? Must be a 3-4, right? As Eddie Goldman probably needs to retire. He's looking pretty brutal. Van Ginkel, a pretty good versatile guy. Pratt is fast. Josh Allen is great. Cornerbacks are okay. Free safety's kind of meh. And then strong safety's probably the best in the league. But after looking at that lineup, it's pretty obvious what we're going to be doing, and that's going to be stopping the run. Obviously, that's the main issue we have. And their defense in general looks pretty bad. I'm going to say run inside because I just want to get rid of the ball quickly. And the best way to do that is to not have to get rid of the ball, as in just hand it to the running back and let Hawkins work. Tutu Atwell's an upgrade. We kind of need to just upgrade release/short routes. So I suppose we're going to go with slot, just to upgrade the short route and maybe have a chance at release anyways, which that's a pretty damn good upgrade, actually. Just once again, release is just not upgrading at all, which sucks. And then we have Brian Burns, a guy that we already know is a great pass rusher, trying to develop the run defense a little bit more. It's an okay little upgrade, nothing spectacular, but he's now 82 block shed, which is actually pretty good for an edge defender. Ben Mason gets an upgrade. Everyone else is pretty much all backup level talent, so not really going to care too much after this. He's still really raw, though. Jesus. Good trucking, but blocking's kind of iff. It's not quite the classic Ravens versus Steelers matchup, but it sure as hell looks pretty damn close, as we are going to be at home again for this one, going up against that team that is surprisingly not running it more, but definitely expected to run it in this one quite a bit. Hopefully we're up to the challenges. Last week as a whole, the entire team was pretty iffy. Defense specifically, though, letting everything in. Missed tackles, missed plays on the ball. Just so many issues. Lack of pressure. I mean, there really wasn't one thing we were bad at. It was everything. And then on offense, we did just enough to win the game, thankfully. Of course, sparked by that pick six on defense. And yeah, obviously gonna hopefully control the game a little bit better since they are a 3-9 team, and hopefully force Tua into some bad plays. Tucker's gonna kick this one away, and this one will actually be returned by their rookie Roberts, I believe, as he's just gonna walk right into a hit stick from Porter, who has forced quite a bit of fumbles this season, several of them on special teams. And by several, I mean maybe 2. Of course, Tua to 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 3,200 yards. I mean, that's, if you can get a season like that out of Tua, I think you're getting what you're kind of bargaining for. Last week, 5 wide was a huge problem of ours, and they're going to come out with it early. That's going to be a QB draw, and Jordan Davis throws the guy down and easily takes him down for a loss of 3. Look at this one back, blows the player up, and kills Tua. Running back in the backfield this time. I can't imagine they'll run it on a 2nd and 13, but always got to be prepared. Outside, a little bit of trouble, and he's going to be forced to throw this one away. I think he took a little bit too long. Obviously, you don't want to go from a sack to a pick 6, or even just a pick in general this close to the end zone. Kind of hesitated because he had a quick look, it felt like, and good job by Booker. After kind of getting mossed, it will be enough to knock it away for the punt. Yeah, that was a bit of a scary one. I thought we got mossed again. Booker mossed so much this season. It's crazy. As Nwangwu is going to get a nice return. What a cutback to get us past midfield on our very first drive of the game. Of course, Gamble, it's up and down like we said. 30 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. He's a slinger. What can we tell you? Gibbs' first play, looking at a toss play. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts. We're going to try it, though, anyways. And that's a pretty good cutback. Is Gibbs going to turn that into a gain of about 3? Nice vision to find that little spot. Some would say there's some curls on this play. There's a couple. And that is a great catch by Ferg. It's not that we don't trust it, but at the same time, it's just like you don't want to throw a pick early when there's really no pressure to, right? So, we could have probably handed that off, by the way, and Hawkins going to gain nothing on it because of it. Actually, a loss of 1. Looking for that out route for Ferguson. Got a deep one to Moore, and that is a wide open 2-2, and once again, dude, I don't know what it is, but Gamble is just missing throws. Like, I just don't know what else to tell you. I would go for something short just to guarantee the field goal, but we don't need that guarantee. We got a great kicker. And can we get it with Gamble? We can't. Probably had a quick look or two. We just hesitated, and ultimately it's going to lead to a field goal. Don't know how the hell Wilkins is the one catching us off there, but congrats. Like, don't get me wrong. I seen Sky Moore get open in the middle of the field, but he was already like 20, 30 yards down the field, and they have Derwin out there, so it was easily a bait for a pick. Maybe underneath the tight end got open, but outside of that, I think running was the best choice. Now, you know what? I'd even say it. I think it was the only choice. I said it. As Henry tries to make a good play, there's a bit of a convoy as Taylor's going to gain about 8 on it. Looking at the season stats last week, not super great, but overall pretty decent, especially for a team with a pretty bad O-line. Once again, they've got like 1 good player, and that's it. Unless there was an injury I wasn't aware of, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Burns easily beats, but they go to Uzuma, who, gotta say, looks kind of massive. This guy's freaking huge. Henry on the inside. Can't win. They're actually doing a pretty good job. Bad throw, though. They gained like a yard with that much space. Should have been gaining a 4 or 5. Porter's a big, scary dude, but he misses a lot of tackles, too. It wouldn't have taken much to beat him for potentially even the first down. As Henry, I'm just saying it, all right? I'm just saying it. He is the most underrated player in the league. The guy is a freak. Not even Jordan Davis is as disruptive as he is. Like, he's actually crazy. And it's an underneath play. We probably should have been over there with Porter, but at the same time, over the middle, nobody covered that receiver. It would have been a huge gainer if we weren't there. Surprised they didn't take it anyways. Jordan Davis with full resist bars. And once again, he's really just not breaking anything off. Yet, Henry's done it against the double. Viral's a pretty good blitzer, so we're going to have him go in. Drop back with Tyndall. or not. And there goes Jonathan Taylor with his trucking. Great tackle by Sharp, but it's going to be a 9-yard gain on first down. You know what? I'd welcome a run, even though I'm clearly not welcoming any sort of run, and we miss with Sharp. Although I still think he could be short, and he's not. Sharp made that tackle, that hit stick to force the 1 yard short. We wouldn't have missed there. There's a good chance he completes that one as well, and sets him back pretty hard. Tyndall can't get over there. Woolen, made him truck, though, so kind of made a move on us, but still, it's 9-yard gain instead of a touchdown. Running back is uncovered. If he's going out for a route, we got to get over there with Porter, and we do not. We got bumped hard. It's so hard to get past players, dude. First and goal from the 2. Not looking great for the defense, not going to lie. Tyndall, and he just walks. Well, I wouldn't say walks in, but basically walks in. We had no push. Going for the wheel play. Comeback route with Ferguson is always on. But they actually cover that and pressured pretty immediately. Rattled the O-line, home team trouble. How is that even fair? So, like, what away team gets to bring a gun onto the field? Like, what kind of ability can I, like, make my own ability? The tight end. It's not easy, but it's there. Woodley gets the completion for a gain of 21. Eddie Goldman is injured. Not exactly sure how it's fair to just randomly have bad blocking, but sure, I guess. Hawkins up the middle. Decent cutback. What a move. Destroying the corner, I believe, on that one. Nice cutback. Hawkins having an amazing year. Just want to get a couple more touchdowns, though, to add to those yards. I'd say that was easily the sharpest cut he's made all season, and he's made some people miss this year. Second inches from the 24-yard line. And try to cut it right. Couldn't get it, but still a gain of about 7. Good blocking there. 5 wide, maybe throw him off a little bit. See if we can get Woodley straight down the field. Probably not, though. And that's not great route running, but we had to throw it to Sky Moore. Nice play, though. Gains about nearly 20. Had to throw it to Sky Moore, though, because if we throw to Ferguson, who was slightly better off route running-wise, Sky Moore's guy probably turns around and picks the thing, so... Unfortunately, situationally, we had to go to someone else. The curl was on, but didn't really believe in it off the snap. Should have, and unfortunately, we have to throw it away. This play always deceives us, and we pretty much have to throw it to number 2, please. And that's a really good throw. Sadly, with how much room he had, it sucks because he should have had a touchdown, but... That's about as good of a throw as you're going to get. 2-2 down to the 1. We're just talking about trying to get more touchdowns for Hawkins. They kind of look like they're ready for it, but Sky Moore may make them debate. And good try by Hawkins. Kind of got a stiff arm on the guy off the edge, but the guy on the inside stopped him dead. Inside zone again. Why not? Trying to fake him out. They remember last week, if they were watching the film, Ferguson with the jump ball. And there goes Hawkins. Easy touchdown. Back on top. Come with the mid-blitz fake out. Stokes against number 11. Not an easy one. And Stokes missing as well. Taylor's a tough guy to stop. He is a freaking god. We've been facing some pretty good running backs as well in general these last few weeks. So it's been a bit of a challenge. I mean, for really any defense, let alone, ours. Jordan Davis. And unfortunately, the man coverage was sharp. Too tough, gets the first down. Jordan Davis with that spin move, though, is about to bust it. And it being a nut all over Tua. What? Burns off the edge. Oh, come on, guys. I mean, that's easy. Sharp, once again, really good tackle low. And David Bakhtiar, their best lineman, is now injured. Now, I would go as far as to say their only lineman. That seems like a professional, at least. Everyone else kind of sucks. It's like our line, but even worse. Oh, that kind of felt like a... There we go, Sharp. Good effort to get him back, and okay, their line is really taking a pounding here. They're actually going to be short, and I wonder why. They don't have any linemen anymore. Sharp going to try to jump it. Can't get in there, and Jonathan Taylor may be short. He is, 4th and inches. They got the field goal unit out there. That is a tough kick for anyone. Could be a fake, so I'm not really going to worry about returning it, and the kick is no good. I think they would have been good by yardage, but the wind, the accuracy makes him miss. Back to the ground after the turnover on downs, pretty much, as Hawkins going to utilize the speed. Gets absolutely crushed by Derwin, and I am shocked he didn't fumble. First down. Didn't really even feel like a first down, but got it anyways. Pitch to the right. Once again, they're on the wrong side, but Knowing them, they'll somehow filtrate. And Gibbs is not going to make a play on it, but once again, we were not wrong. Another injury for Pittsburgh. I actually wonder if we're ever going to be able to get home at this rate, because there's timeouts left and right, and they're not counting as timeouts. As, wow, Kendrick Green got smoked by Wilkins, who's playing a really good game so far. Flood swap. Don't know what I'd want to swap in a flood. Oh, that's the flood. The swap that it was is number 21 swapping the underneath route for Ferguson. A 63-yard field goal. What kind of wind we got? Wind that'll definitely help us, I suppose. It's a little shallow, actually. The kick is up, and with the wind, it is easily good. Oh, that's easy. That's walk in the park. Corners around here are absolutely busted. Like, how the hell is he covering 2 routes? Like, that makes no sense. Where's our double route covered? There goes Mr. Jordan Davis. Working through the double team. He's like, more disrespect, what? More disrespect, what? More disruptive than who? What did, huh? Yeah, you're pretty good too, pal. As Henry's actually getting smoked. Not as bad as, I believe it was Tyndall on that play, though, by Jonathan Taylor. Now at 3rd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Steve Burns can make a play. He got a couple of nice rushes earlier. Not really getting it here. Slips underneath. Swim move. Can't get there, though. Tyndall will not get there in time. Good job by Stokes to bring down the big Uzuma, but first down regardless. Damn, dude. There was a little bit of movement. Took Burns too much time to get through, though, and it's going to be another fresh set of downs from the 38. Porter. And that's a great tackle by Porter. That's a big man. Big man. Going to gain nothing. Almost lose a yard. From the 37-yard line. 2nd and 10. Tua. At some point, oh, look at the swim move. I was about to say, at some point, you might need to make a play, but that's not going to be it. As Woolen basically runs the route for his guy. Yeah, sure, some of your guys might be tall, but guess what we have? We have height and speed. Never had a chance, dude. And no, you cannot take Woolen and try him out at wide receiver. We're sorry. There goes Cole Turner underneath, who's usually good for one broken tackle a play, but sadly not on that one. Coming out with the triple option, which kind of goes to the fullback. I don't know how to feel about it, but we're going to see. And it's going to work out as Hawkins. Uh-oh. That is a face mask. He ripped it off. Please. Referee, call that. He actually took the helmet off of him. And that is, once again, another penalty that they're just not going to call. That is absolutely PI. Are you effing kidding me? Look at this. From the 6, where does he contact him? Oh, that's a penalty. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Yeah, sure, you saw Tutu Atwell, but it cost you running into our running back. These calls. We're at home. I get we're broke, but how much does it cost to pay off the refs? Or too much, maybe, is the answer. Back-to-back awful calls. What are we playing in? Is it prison rules? Is this the longest yard? Am I missing something? Is Adam Sandler, Burt Reynolds going to come out? It doesn't matter, because Booker is going to take a back. Another pick 6, back-to-back weeks. We'll take it. It works out for me, baby. Touchdown, Booker. Back-to-back pick 6 games. And the Steelers are showing their true colors. Well, I'm not sure how that helps the offensive stats, but you know what? It's now 20-7, and the Steelers have to reset their drive. Underneath, he's not going to get it as Porter's going to get the sack. The full blitzaroo works. 2nd and 15 after that 5-yard loss, and things are starting to get a little out of hand. Burns untouched. Porter misses, but a really good open field tackle, leading to a 2-minute warning, 3rd and 7. We're going to bring the house. Tua doesn't seem to be super great under pressure. If it's no route by the running back, which it didn't appear to be, we come with everybody, and it works. Tua's true colors are showing under the blitz pressure. 2-minute warning to really put this away. Chance to put it away here. Kind of early, but it's kind of way it seems like it's going right now. Looking for the out route. They've got a guy in the zone, Derwin. A beneficiary of an absolute penalty, but Okay, I guess it's not even over because Gamble can't throw for crap. What is wrong with him? There's nothing we can do, though. Like, there's nothing we can do. Sure, it's a little bit of a late read, but it's there. Like, I threw it left, and he throws it right. Are we on pilot controls? Inverted. Holy crap, Tyndall is a linebacker for us. Gamble, what are you doing? Jordan Davis in the double team. I don't expect anything here. Underneath, good tackle by Sharp. I mean, it's anyone's game when you got these two trash cans thrown against each other. 4 interceptions between the two of these guys right now. And there's nobody on the outside there. That is, I mean, the easiest freaking first down you're ever going to see. They have kind of adjusted, and they are kind of throwing it a little bit quicker now. Running back's pretty open. Can't get back there, and Most is woolen by number 15, who earlier in the game got targeted and intercepted. But now Pittsburgh's down by 6. 2 active trash cans out here. But at least Tua can at least turn it around a little bit, I suppose. Oh my, look at the pancakery by Woodley. You freaking hero. That's an amazing block. Double move for Woodley. Speaking of, 2 streaks. Don't know how to feel about that. And that's a tough throw, but it's there. First down, timeout. Felt like somebody was covering Woodley, like, kind of deep, so I just looked away, so hopefully he didn't get open last second, but I don't think he did. And that is great pocket patience and presence to just not get too happy in the pocket and, you know, deliver one. Although we did kind of, a little bit, but, I mean, what can you expect, you know, with this group of linemen, it's, you know, pretty hard not to, like, start moving around a little bit. And come back to the ball. Woodley, and it's going to be picked off. I'm done, dude. I'm done. Nobody moves on this team. Woodley's just waving. Hi. Hi, I'm open. Hello. Hello. Do you want to come to the ball? Stokes at the bait, but Burns is going to bring him down with a sack. And hell, with the way they just took that sack, you might as well call a timeout. Maybe they throw it again and get safetied. But I imagine it'll be a run attempt, but you just don't know. So we're gonna at least make them decide on it, and they do run it. It's just gonna help Jonathan Taylor's average come up a little bit. 3 interceptions in the first half, and I just don't know what else to tell you. Like, all 3 are just very unfortunate interceptions. It's just brutal. We're just going to run the ball up the middle and just hopefully hold off because I just don't get it. I don't. I really don't. I don't understand what's wrong with our pass game. It's just like we have open players, we miss the throws. We have guys that are wide open, they call for the ball, we throw it to them, and they're just not coming back to the ball, and they just get intercepted. It's just so stupid. Going to run the ball, like we said, though. Early on, Hawkins gets a nice chunk of change, about 15. Read option. Lee's Gamble can run the ball a little bit and getting Lamar Jackson vibes at this rate. And I honestly don't know who was going to come after us. They both backed up. I think no matter what in that situation, we were kind of just stuck handing the ball off. Trap play, but the trap like this, like kind of set up like a draw, usually doesn't work too well. And there it is. I mean, Jonah Jackson got absolutely smoked on his spot. Ferguson, please win your matchup. Or not. And there goes Hawkins. Great throw. Iffy hurdle, but gains 15 on 3rd and 13, extending the drive. 3 MFing interceptions. You gotta be kidding me. It is so disappointing. That's a nice little fight. Kind of got a little excited with that juke move. Should have just outran them straight up. Back to the read option, but they got 2 guys off that edge. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, there we go. The lineman block. Thank God he fell down, but Gamble can't do a damn thing right. He literally can't. He's just useless. He's honestly useless at this point. Tried to slide, he didn't want to slide. He's like, yeah, we can get more yards. Can something go right for us, please, today? That'd be pretty cool. It would be cool. I'd admit it. Spin move into issues, and there goes Drake Jackson. There goes Jonathan Taylor trying to turn something positive out of it, and doesn't. Loss of 7 on first down. What a tragedy both of these offenses are. Inside move. That move is so deadly. Obviously, it takes a little while, and of course we miss. It takes a little while to develop, but it's damn near foolproof. 3 sacks on the season for Drake Jackson. Oh, my God. That is horrendous. That is so bad. Come on, Burns. Didn't work there. Porter, one-on-one, gets the hit because the ball was underthrown, and another lineman is hurt for them. They got a field goal coming here. I get it. It's a little long, especially with, I believe... No, the wind probably is on their side. They missed one earlier, and they're gonna do it again, dude. Could have been tied. Instead, it's 0 for 2. Gamble and his 4 turnovers have really shook this building. Gonna give it right back to Hawkins as we can't trust our quarterback. Something you love to be able to say, right? As Hawkins gains about 16 on the play. Hawkins in the pitch play going to change it to an inside run. A little bit of inside zone action. And we're going to actually cut it outside, ironically enough. And now Hawkins fumbles. And Tutu Atwell misses the tackle. And the Steelers are on top. Boy, oh boy, this team. I don't think it's the O-line that has trouble blocking. I think the team has trouble traveling or something, even though we're at home. Like, what is wrong with these guys? Please, can we just relax? Can we relax and just have a normal game? How many turnovers are we going to have? It is now 5, and we're only down by 1. Can't run it. Can't throw it. What can we actually do? Is there any suggestions from any of you guys here? Any players here got an idea for what we can do that, you know, isn't going to result in a turnover? As Gibbs probably got face masked, gains about 4. Obviously, Hawkins has had some time without fumbling, but man, this is not the game to have that fumble. Oh! Is he joking? Back-to-back fumbles. I get it. He's getting hit-sticked, right? But, like, it's not even Derwin. Am I missing something? Did some... Is this like April Fool's and it's like not April or something? Wade gets kind of locked up. Sharp can't get the tackle and barely tackled down as Uzomah down to the 12. 6 turnovers now. 6 of them. Of course, Jonathan Taylor breaking every tackle inside, but Brian Burns, unrelenting, brings him down to the 8. Oh, my Lord, with these guys. Please, the defense has done so much. Like, what else do you want from them? You want them to come out on offense? Maybe have a chance to win as Porter brings them down. I mean, Jonathan Taylor kind of brings Porter down, but still, it's only a gain of 1. Surely at 3rd and 6, they're not going to run it, right? We got the blitz lined up, but I can back off with Porter. And that is a pretty good play, but it's going to be short. It's not because of how freaking huge he is. That big guy just got the first down when he was not even close. Oh my, he's huge. And up the middle, stopped, but barely. Back to the 1. I mean, we're run committing because there's literally no other way to stop this freaking train that is Mr. Taylor. Tyndall stops him for a loss of almost 2, though. 3rd and goal from the 2. We're bringing that goal line look again, but we are absolutely expecting a pass. Nobody on the other tight end, and good try by Tyson Anderson, but that is just not good enough. And Scott, we could have used anything. At this rate, we could have used any little thing we could have gotten. This is crazy. This is actually insane. It was funny because I was thinking in my head, too. I was like, oh, nice. I was thinking, when's the last time we had a fumble, you know? Like with the actual running back. And, of course, this is a game where it's now answered 2 times. And we're going to get hit as we're throwing, as once again, they're in the super zone. This could be wrapped up. We were talking so highly like, oh, the game's probably over. We've destroyed them. How many points has this been unanswered? A lot is the answer to that question that needs an answer still. I don't know. It's too much to even count. Pretty good throw, ironically enough. Gain of 4 from Tutu, but still 3rd and 6. They're absolutely feeling themselves right now, and they absolutely should be, as they are kind of smoking us after a pretty bad start. And we did throw that low, but we just wanted the first down. I don't know how Hawkins makes that play, to be honest. It's so low and so early. How the hell did he even know? You know, like, this is absolutely never going to work on that left side. And there goes Gamble. Good timing on the run. And it will be close to a first down, but not quite. Might still just straight up run the ball. I do like these two, though. There goes Sky Moore. Easy as they can come. Everyone's backed off. Easy out. They challenged a 2nd and 1. Would that not have been like 3rd and 1? I don't understand what the thought process is there. I mean, we maybe had Ferguson, but we should have threw to the tight end. Tight end was pretty open early, I think. Let's go with the run look. Could go back to Sky Moore. They're on it, but Hawkins is going to utilize that speed, gaining about 9. 4th quarter. Only down by 8. I did not mean to flip this play. We're going to go with the double slant, which has actually been a little iffy for us lately. Uncovered is Woodley. Trying to run over the cornerback, gaining 4. What a passing game from Gamble today, let me tell you. A perfect game if you like turnovers and you're on the other team. Another underneath look. Surprised he even completed that. Tutu Atwell, 11-yard gain. Crosser to the back of the end zone for Sky Moore could be good, especially with Derwin creeping underneath. We should have taken the quick throw. Maybe not, and right in between 2 defenders. Thankfully, that ball did not go any higher. And look at the defense, 28th rank. Still under 150 allowed. Sweet. Woodley, they kind of have everything covered. Of course they do. I mean, they're perfect. Why wouldn't they be? And inside, there goes Ferg, gaining about half. Woolen's trying to give the defense hype, but ironically enough, it's not their fault. Could be looking for that out route to Woodley. They're covering it. And I get there's a lot of pressure, but I need that throw hit. I need it hit, dude. They're telling us to go for it, and I get that. 4th and 5. You can't run it, though, dude. You can't. Tutu Atwell, bad release and all. Please, Tutu. That's a tough one. He misses the throw. Of course he does. I'm done. I'm sick. Gamble is so trash. But, like, what do? We have no options. Gaffney's not good. He's even worse. And all over it is Woodley, but can't make a play. I actually can't believe Gamble. Dude can't even throw a 10-yard pass. Not even 10. So bad. He's actually so bad. Henry. Look at Henry. Oh my God. Forcing the fumble and all. I know it wasn't technically Henry, but I'm going to give him all the credit for it. Man coverage. Kind of press man. And off his head. Great job by Henry, as Taylor actually had a chance on the deflection, and we kind of lost him a little bit there. Henry making a really good play to get that out of there. And this is kind of why I was thinking maybe you kick the field goal instead, but at the same time, we got the stop. Oh, my. Yeah, we kind of went the wrong way, as that could have been a huge mistake. Wade trying to catch the ball, but Nwangwu, maybe not super great at returning the ball. Maybe doesn't get the blocks in general, but great hands at least. First and 10 for the 36-yard line, and there's nobody on Gamble, who has a lot of speed and is going to utilize that speed, gaining about 10. They're going to say inches. I'm not really too worried about exactly how many. It's average, okay? It's average. Barely. Hawkins cut back. Nice spin. Still going. Nobody got a handle on him, and he just kept moving. Keep going until you hear that whistle. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Inside, and honestly, we were just afraid of Derwin. Derwin hasn't even been the one that's forced the fumbles, but you don't want him to add his name to the list, though, do you? As this could be a big play to the right side, and it will be. Nice. Derwin does get a hit on him, but ironically enough, he's the one that doesn't force the fumble of all the players. Inside zone split. Can we change this to a read? We can't. Oh, well. Cut back. It's the one thing about Hawkins, the undenying vision and cutback ability. Maybe the best in the league when it comes down to that. Also, not sure what they're planning on here, but we're going to run the ball since there's nobody really up close. And what blocking is that? It's perfect. Gained about 12, try to go for it all on that outside. Instead, only got to the, 12 yards is 12 yards. Gibbs on the inside, wham look. This is exactly what you want from him, just hard-nosed football straight up, and had a chance to slip left, but didn't get the blocks he needed. Hour out from Ferg, but it's short side, so I don't know how to feel about it. Tutu Atwell rounding that corner is not terrible either. And that is so close to a pick because of PI, but Sky Moore makes the catch. Great throw. The drive continues. Also, I worry about the time because they're going to have a chance to, do something with the ball afterwards, even if we do score. Perfect throw under pressure, and Ferg will get the first passing or receiving touchdown of the day. Inside zone look, they are all about this. This is kind of looking like a 2-2 Atwell play. Slant from Sky. And Sky holds on. It's tied. Really good job there. Filtering, or, scanning the field and finding the open man. Gamble at least hitting the throw, too, and it's all tied up. That was a really good drive. Finally, no turnovers. To be fair, we should have had this one wrapped up. 6 turnovers, and it's tied up. I'm just saying. It's not like they're playing badly, but they're lucky to be in this game, let alone have a really good chance to win it. It's pure luck, as we can't break that off at all. Jackson, not going to really get over there. Woolen gets the pick. That is the game. That is the team we've played and are barely, we're tying right now against. Team with a quarterback that does that. Oh my. Nice blocks. Try to make a play with it. Kind of cut too hard out. Probably should have stayed in bounds because we need to waste the clock here. Obviously, we need to get a field goal, but pretty good chances with our kicker. And wow, look at another hit stick from 27. Look at the blocking. Pancake up the middle. Beautiful. Wasting a little bit more of that clock once again. Want to have the last opportunity with a field goal. Hawkins picking up the block nicely. Gains about 5. Really running him into the ground here a bit today, but this is really stupid. Hike it. I wanted to hike this. And maybe an iffy decision, but when they give us that kind of lane, I want it. It's 3rd and 1 now. Read option look. I don't like it. Especially with Durham when we can't take a hit on him. They read the quarterback. Hawkins is denied at the 1, and honestly, if I'm them, I'm kind of thinking, was that even the right call? This is really hard for them to make the stop anyways. I don't know if that was the right call, but it's kind of on them, I suppose, as they kind of have to let the clock go one time, so this is the time. Obviously, we're going to waste that. Up the middle, and Hawkins walks in. For that reason alone, I would have definitely called the timeout out the gate, because you got to waste the clock anyways, but you might as well wait until you physically have to, just in case maybe, it's again as a score or something like that. Now up by 7. It's just been a game of consecutive burst scoring. Both teams had their moments of scoring several touchdowns, really short periods of time within each other. Of course, Hawkins adding another 2 touchdowns to his season, despite the 2 fumbles he also added. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Burns makes a good play, forces Tua to kind of run. Great tackle by Tyndall. They can't really afford too many of those, but they got plenty of time. Jordan Davis can't make a play to the underneath, and we missed hard, and the tight end goes out of bounds. Damn it. I thought he was going to go out of bounds right away, but he kind of waited, and it just threw me off. It was just enough. Burns off the edge. Come on. Burns. Spin move doesn't work. Over the middle. Once again, they can afford a couple of middle-of-the-field plays, and they waste 10 seconds and then call the timeout. All right. Cover 4 look is we're not really worried about the field goal, but the actual end zone. Wade underneath. Want to be a hero, Wade? Pretty damn good coverage, actually. And there goes Woolen, one-on-one, and he gets mossed! Holy crap! One-handed! Oh my god! There's actually no way Woolen got mossed by him twice in a game. Of course, he got that pick, but it wasn't a moss. It wasn't a moss pick, it was an overthrow pick. That guy's insane! We really should have let that go, because we do have the timeouts to get the field goal, which would kind of make us enemy number 1, if we're going to be honest. Whether people like the Steelers or not, but we're going to be honest. As the number 1 team in general, people would be kind of rooting against us a little bit. But let alone taking away the glory of that catch. He wins this game, even though they're 3-9. It probably makes him, the greatest catch ever. And that's not terrible. And almost picked instead of... Come on, Woodley. Come on, Woodley. We're kind of running out of time. We had to just force it. It's almost like we don't even need the win. It's like just let the kid have it almost. Like, you know, it's just crazy. 2-2 out. Well, that is not... We're calling a timeout. That is not deep enough. We have 11 seconds left. That's what she said. That is not... This play is pretty busted. It's not going to get us a field goal probably, but it at least set us up for a Hail Mary if we complete it. And we probably will. Sky Moore to the 45 actually maybe will give us a field goal. 62 yards. Of course, it's going to be iced, but I don't think Tucker cares. I don't think my man's gets iced. He doesn't. Oh, my. No way. That looks good. Wow. They lose on that. Especially considering the one-handed catch, but more importantly, the fact that we haven't been able to complete anything all day and really had no time to throw all day. That's a bit of a heartbreaker. It's almost like we never really felt like we were going to lose, even with all those turnovers, even with how badly we were playing. Gamble, of course, with a couple of, you can't even call it garbage time because it was actually necessary for the win. Throws made his numbers look a little bit better, but overall, we really dropped some ugly games. And we've just been fortunate that we've been playing against teams that aren't so great. Like, Washington's a pretty good team, but we played pretty damn well on offense, you know, outside of, like, one quarter. If we played like this against Washington last week, there's no chance we win. I mean, we don't even come close. We lose by, like, 40. But since it's Pittsburgh, you can get away with it. Of course, Gamble with one of the worst performances of his career. Not necessarily all his fault, but a lot is his fault. Defensively, a lot of pressure from us. Woolen with 2 picks. Booker with a pick 6. Most as well, Woolen. Slowman. I almost call him Slocum. That's not his name. 2 missed field goals as well. Of course, the second one was kind of expected, but that first one he should not have missed, which would have made it tough on us in general. Of course, Woolen, he's good at everything anyways, or average at everything, so you might as well keep going slot, which now puts him at +2 to man coverage. Maybe we have to go back to zone. +2 to press as well, kind of like the upgrade Booker has. I mean, they're both so similar. It's crazy. Ferguson, I would like to keep the scheme fit, but yeah, he's got to upgrade physical. He needs the catching. That's his thing, is catching. 2 to catch and drive, 2 to release, 1 to catching, which is a pretty damn good upgrade, actually, for a possession guy. Or quote-unquote. We're trying to, you know, make him that true X, which, yeah, it's been 50-50 so far. Regardless, though, what an up-and-down roller coaster that was, I'll tell you. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. It'd be kind of crazy if this was your first video watching us. Like, that's kind of weird. Maybe you've watched a bunch and you just never subscribed. Maybe think about doing that. It's free. You can always unsubscribe anytime. Maybe hit the bell or something like that. If you guys haven't already, that's a thing. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. The big thing you can do for me, though, second channel PKR Plays. Trying to finish Far Cry 6 over there, and I'm trying to upload at least 2 times a week. Maybe 3 here and there, but yeah, obviously always looking for game suggestions, as I'm always interested in finding the next fun game to play that isn't just Madden. Anyways, hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, which I think this might be a standalone day. I don't want to just double upload until Madden 23 comes out, because then people are going to miss episodes for this series. Maybe there is, but tomorrow for sure, if not today. But yeah, see ya!